In just moments, two bright blue beams, a tribute in light, will turn on, reminding all New Yorkers of the day when the skyline was broken.
We had a direct view of downtown Manhattan. Everyone was at the windows, and the second plane had just hit. And as I heard the people screaming, that's when I realized something's very, very wrong. And that's what I'll never forget. I mean, that sense of my whole world going upside down.
I happened to be heading up Flatbush Avenue at the moment of impact and saw what I remember to this day as an orange ball, beach ball in the sky.
Irene Victoria worked on the 40th floor of the North Tower. The first tower hit, but second to collapse. On September 11th, she was traveling. She watched the scene unfold on television.
I was screaming, crying, thinking that everybody in my office, not only in my office, but everybody that was in the towers were dead.
All of Irene's colleagues made it out of the building safely, but thousands of others lost their lives as the towers collapsed. With the tribute in light as a backdrop, 100 people of all different faiths gather on the promenade to pray for peace and healing. Catholic, Episcopalian, Jewish, and Muslim leaders share words and song from their own traditions. Monsignor James Root, who leads an Eastern Catholic congregation in Brooklyn Heights, is one of the organizers of this annual event.
It's a way for us to come in solidarity, to show, yes, we are different in our faith, belief to a degree, but it's the same one God that we all worship.
And in a world torn by strife and discord,
Father Joseph Hugo serves at two Brooklyn Catholic parishes, Assumption and St. Charles Borromeo.
It's an opportunity for us to be one. We're building bridges, not walls.
We have walked over the course of 11 years.
Rabbi Ellen Lippman, seen here on the left, leads a Jewish congregation in Park Slope. She, along with Christina Tasca, helps to organize the Children of Abraham Peace Walk, an annual show of solidarity that includes groups of Christians, Jews, and Muslims. They concluded the Peace Walk here to join the prayer service.
Brooklyn can be a kind of a model for the world because so many places in the world, these groups as well as others cannot walk together on any street.
It is our hope, is I'm sure it's the hope of everyone, that the peace and the love and the compassion that with which we treat each other will overpower the negativity and the violence and the hatred.
The terror attacks on September 11th left a gaping hole in the New York skyline and in the hearts of all New Yorkers. But in the presence of such murderous hatred, those on the promenade say that September 11th really showed what New York is made of.
When it gets tough, the New Yorkers, they stand together and they really come together.
It just reinforced our willingness, our resiliency, our ability to go on. We were all in that day together.
America, America. Traffic continues to race over the Brooklyn Bridge, and the Freedom Tower glitters in the darkness. But the view from the Brooklyn Promenade will never quite be the same. Reporting for Currents from Brooklyn Heights, I'm Katie Breidenbach.